So Tool of the Week this week's going to be a little bit different because we've already given it to a celebrity, we've given it to somebody that I know, and now we're going to give it to somebody completely random. And it's guys like this that actually inspired me to do Tool of the Week, just stupid people doing really toolish things. I'd actually already had someone else planned for Tool of the Week this week, and then I read this story in the newspaper and decided, no, this guy for this week absolutely wins it hands down. Picture this. Guy decides to rob a convenience store. Pretty, bright guy to begin with, if that's what he does with his time. So, he's already a running candidate for this award. So, he walks into the convenience store carrying a giant shotgun. Big-ass shotgun. Points in the face of the clerk and says, "Give me all your money." The clerk decides that, saying, "I don't want any trouble," is really not going to hold up against a giant shotgun, complies, reaches into the till, and grabs the guy the cash. Here's where it gets really good. As he gives him the cash, the robber decides to put the shotgun down on the counter. Okay? Then with both hands takes the wad of cash, looks down, and puts it into his pocket. Freeze. Now, who here is going to be really surprised if when the guy looks up from putting the money into his pocket, he is staring at the business end of a 12 gauge? I know I would not be. Apparently this guy didn't see that one coming. And then he looks up, and now all of a sudden the clerk has the gun and he's pointing it at him. Discretion getting the better part of valor, he decides to just hightail it out of there with the cash. But about 10 seconds later, he's getting down the street and he says to himself, "I'm gonna go back and get me my gun. I loves my gun." So he runs back into the store that he's just robbed, okay? Unarmed, hops the counter, clobbers the clerk, grabs his gun, and hightails it out of there. But he decided to park his car, out front of the convenience store. This guy clearly has not robbed many convenience stores. First of all, if you're going to do it, don't drive. And if you do, by any chance, drive, don't park in front of the store. And if you do decide to park in front of the store, don't drive your own car there, dude, because somebody's going to see the plate. Trust me, driving your own car when committing any crimes is only going to lead to bad news, all right? Just trust me on that one. Not that I'd know. I'm just assuming that would be bad. Because I watch a lot of CSI. So needless to say, somebody saw the commotion, got the guy's license plate, and he was nailed like 2 hours later sitting at home counting his cash. What a tool. So there you go. Dumb robbery, completely pulled off poorly. That's got to earn Tool of the Week for this week. But as you know, next week there'll be plenty more people who are trying really hard to win this award. And every Wednesday, check in and see who's deserved it this week.